Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The Israeli military has carried out strikes on the southern Lebanese city of Tyre a day after Iran called for attacks on Lebanon to stop. Lebanese media report that at least 8 people have been killed by Israeli strikes on the country's south. On Monday, Iran and Israel said they would pause strikes after both sides breached the ceasefire. According to Lebanon's national news agency, a total of 3,666 people have been killed and over 11,000 injured since the start of the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. Hundreds of aftershocks have hit the southern Philippines after a magnitude 7.8 earthquake left dozens of people dead and hundreds more injured. The scale of devastation on Mindanao Island is becoming clear as emergency responders reach coastal cities and towns. Officials fear the death toll, which currently stands at 37, could rise. Large swathes of the island still have no electricity or telephone connectivity. The earthquake, which struck on Monday morning, triggered tsunami warnings in Indonesia, south of Mindanao and across Japan's Pacific coast, displacing tens of thousands of people.
They're not just dealing with an earthquake, but you're also dealing with a tsunami, landslide, fires, people getting injured, people losing their homes.
A man in his 30s has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after repeatedly stabbing another man in Belfast in Northern Ireland. Police say the suspect is believed to be Sudanese and had arrived from Dublin. The Assistant Chief Constable has praised the public who intervened to help the victim.
I want to draw everyone's attention to the heroic actions of those people who intervened, undoubtedly saving the life of the person who has been injured in this brutal assault.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Donald Trump has been booed at a basketball match in New York as he became the first sitting US president to attend the NBA Finals. The catcalls came after frustrated ticket holders waited for hours in queues that stretched more than 2 blocks outside Madison Square Garden due to the intense security restrictions that came with the US president's appearance. The New York Knicks lost 111-115 to the San Antonio Spurs, first of 7 NBA Finals, cutting the Knicks' lead in the series to 2-1. After the game, Trump told reporters, "It was, I think, mostly cheers. It was loud and it was very enthusiastic." Omar Artan, who was set to be the first Somali to referee at the World Cup finals, has been dropped from the list of officials after he was denied entry to the United States. Artan, the 2025 Confederation of African Football Men's Referee of the Year, was barred from entering the country at Miami International Airport and is currently in Turkey. No reason for Artan's repatriation has been issued by US immigration authorities, but Somalia is one of several countries on a travel ban list introduced by President Donald Trump's administration. After speaking to the US authorities, world governing body FIFA said Artan will miss the tournament.
Every few hours, it's another story about fans denied, players denied, officials denied, journalists denied, now refs. Is this how the hosts behave, really, for the greatest game, the greatest tournament in the world? Is this how the hosts behave?
The doors of the Cairo monorail have slid open to welcome passengers for the first time, marking the launch of Africa's first driverless monorail network. Once completed, it could be the longest of its kind anywhere in the world. Spanning 56.5 kilometers from Cairo International Stadium in the city's Naza City district to the ever-developing new administrative capital, the newly launched East Nile route is the first of 2 lines set to comprise the all-electric network. Egypt's new network will eventually outrun China's longest recognized monorail network by nearly 2 kilometers as it shuttles an estimated 500,000 daily passengers to and from one of the continent's largest megacities. And a resort in Lapland has hidden a bar of gold worth €20,000, and it's free for whoever finds it first. The Levy Tourist Office hopes the stunt will see visitors flock to the region where the sun never sets during summer. The 24-hour-a-day midnight sun hunt is set to begin on the 18th of June and will run until late August, or until a lucky winner snags the gold bar. The midnight sun hunt is on, the advert says. Find it before the season turns gold. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.